time to settle up.
Dobra, witam was w kolejnym odcinku. Zagrajmy w Juarez Gunslinger.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
No tak, pamiętam tą misję.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right.
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Nazywają mnie łowcą nagród.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Dobra, weźmy 6 strzałowiec. Shit, damn it.
The story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Dobra. Dobra. Włazimy. Ta.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Właśnie, to będzie misja, gdzie
First
będziemy
of
ją
all,
powtarzać parę razy.
high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Przynajmniej się to jest.
They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait to suck the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. So he went in there alone to confront those criminals.
Jak ja to wiem tak znikąd, to pokazuję, że
One of the
Dabina.
marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
Oh yeah.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Fuck. Gdzie ja poszedłem? Gdzie ja poszedłem?
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
No fajnie, że teraz nie mówisz o tym.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Ammunition Komornik! Przecież to tylko wasze życie, hehe.
Heroic men like him who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free.
Ale tak nie wiem, czy mi nagrywa mikrofon, chociaż według ustawień wszystko jest okej. Jezu, tak już powiedział spoiler. Bandyta, głupi. Nie. A chciałem go uderzyć. A mi nie wyszło. Tylko od śmieci. Kiepski wybór na śmierć, panowie. Dobra, widzowie, włazimy! Znaczy ja włażę, a wy oglądacie jak ja to głupio robię. Sekret provision. O, sekret. O, mam wszystkie sekrety. Fuck yeah.
Over there!
A ty skąd się tu znalazłeś? No nic. Włazimy znowu.
Silas Greaves! What the hell? Bland! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Mamy nowe. Włazimy ponownie. Zabijając ich.
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
No i trzeci raz to samo robimy. Z innej wizji.
It was early evening, not high noon. Daltons blew up a safe, and we're all set to hightail it out of there. I was late to the party, and Coffeeville was already up in arms. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Nieduży. Bracia,
I'd
tak?
been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob two banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Kurde, jak ja nie pyta czowników tu. Dobra, przeładowanie. Ładować ci z beczek, fajny efekt. Masz granat. Czarczonik porzucił tarczę. Lol. Co, chcecie, że ze mną cię nie osłoni, tak?
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs.
Według mnie to
Tooth
ten
and nail. They were coming at me
Quick
from
Time
all
Event powinien
directions.
być szybki jak na poziom hard. Ale
I
to
caught
jest
sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, as those two families have been feuding forever.
Dodge a bullet. Kill
Since the Joneses are
everyone.
related to the Browns,
Shoot
they shot
everything.
at the Smiths.
Fuck yeah. Między
Pissing
oczy.
off the Heimhoffers,
może
whose
sobie
daughter
puszczę.
recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Shit happens. Kurde, nikogo tu nie było. No i może dobrze. Szybko wywyższałem tego faceta. Dobra. Dobra, teraz musimy iść tędy. O Jezu.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up.
Tego nie znam.
Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together.
Shit.
They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two
Fuck.
of them to escape. The third brother
Shit.
stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't
Oof.
work.
Uff. Dobra, udało mi się za pierwszym razem to zrobić. Ja chyba 3 razy to powtarzałem, jak grałem.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers, and I understood how he felt.
Whoa!
Taking me on all
No!
by his
Nope,
lonesome wasn't
nope,
exactly
nope,
a recipe
nope,
for a
nope,
fight.
nope, 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 nope. Ow, ow, ow. Eat it. Eat this!
Damn, that was loud. Gonna beat you like a red-headed stepchild.
Ale się udało.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Dobra,
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
to było na tyle. Zagrajmy w Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Żegnam się tutaj z wami. Na razie, cześć.